What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? We are about to do some real estate calls, see if we can get a fish on the hook and reel them in. So, for those that don't know, my name is Chris Monroe. It's the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke. I'm out of St. Louis, Missouri. I do some wholesaling nationwide, but I buy houses creatively as well here in St. Louis. Actually, closing a deal next week, creative sub to hybrid. Give you some more information on that as that develops. And yeah, that's what we do. So I'm looking for some more deals to buy right here in St. Louis. So let's see who we got up in here. Put your name in the comments and let me see. Let me see. Uh-oh, mouse is acting weird. What up, Tennessee Slim? Good to see you. What up? What up? What up? What's up? What's up, Janine? What up? What up? Miss Eccles in the building. Stacy, hey, how are you? I see everybody jumping in. Happy hump day. You say my volume's low? All right, let me turn it up. Sorry about that. Let me turn up the volume. That's what I was just getting ready to say. How my audio sound? How my audio is? How we sound now? Is it better now? Better? Gooder? Hopefully you can hear me now. All right. Might have been me talking low. You know, sometimes I be real raspy, and sometimes I pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. So yes, we're about to do some live real estate calls. A couple of warm leads that I got in the system here, and I got a foreclosure list as well. So a pre-foreclosure list, meaning they have an auction coming up, but we don't know if they want to sell or not. So one way to find out, right, is to get on the phone, ask them some questions, see if they want to do business or not. So we're streaming live over here on Instagram and on YouTube and on Facebook. So if you're watching on IG, if you want to jump over, you can stay or watch where you're watching until I get this fixed. So I've been trying to get my Instagram implemented into this stream that I'm doing here, but for some reason it don't want to work. I've been on the phone with Meta. I've been on the phone with their tech support. They've had me clear cookies, clear cache, do all of this stuff, and none of it's working. So I cannot live stream from my desktop from Instagram like everybody else, even though I do have a professional account. So that's the game we play. Problems. Uh-oh. Let me see here. 1 second. Let me fix that. Let me fix it. How about now? Is the microphone louder now? Got some audio issues here. Can you hear it now? Is it better? How's the audio now? Give me a 3 in the comments if you can hear me now. If it sounds better. If it's still low, put in a 1. You say it's always something. You know it's always something. Boy, you can't be great in this game, boy. They just try to hold you down. Keep their foot on your neck. So I know we good on IG. It's this Instagram, this YouTube. 3, we good now? Tax-free cash flow? All right, cool. Appreciate that. Good, good, good. So yeah, I'm going to get some calls on the horn here. See if we can find a victim. But before we do that, let them know who you is. Can you hear me? I don't know. If you don't know who I am by now, I don't know what you've been doing. You been asleep? Let me wake you up with something. Straight up. Yeah. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Chris Monroe. R to the O-E. I flip houses, rent cars, and make money. You know I'm not no motherfucker dummy. This how we do. Boom. Just like that. So yes, I rent cars and I do the real estate. Matter of fact, we just got a car totaled. Just dropped off the title to them. They still didn't tell me how much they're going to give me on that Turo car. But that's a whole nother convo. But today we're talking about real estate. I do the real estate on wheels and a real estate in real life as well. So let's see here. I got this lady. Let's see here if I can pull her up. My first victim for today that I'm going to attempt. She spoke to my assistant, or to my virtual assistant, about selling her house. Looks like it was on an expired listing list. It was an expired listing. 4-bedroom, 3-bath. It's an investment property. She doesn't live here, and she has a squatter. There's a squatter here, and she's taking her to court in June. Oh, next month. Wow. And the time frame of selling it is ASAP. The asking price is $280,000. It's in Florissant. So I can tell you right now, that's a full-blown retail price right off the rip. The Zestimate on Zillow says $264. So we already know she wants top dollar retail, but everybody got to ask for something. So that's what she's asking for now. I'm just going to see if I can first get her on the phone and see if she's home and see if we can help her out. So give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share if you care, and let's call Miss Sherelle. Turn that down a little bit. Woo.
Hello.
Hey, Sherelle.
Hey.
This is Chris. You had spoke to my assistant the other day about your house in Florissant. How are you?
I'm sorry. This is who?
This is Chris. You spoke to my assistant about your house in Florissant you wanted to sell?
Yes. Hey. How are you?
Good, good. Did you get that one sold yet?
I can't hear you.
Did you get it sold yet?
Nope. I got a squatter in it right now. I don't go to
Oh,
court on the 3rd or the 4th of June.
wow. What'd they do? Just stop paying or what happened there?
They just try to steal my house.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What are they on a
Had to go to
lease?
court and everything. They tried to change the ownership and everything. Had to get a lawyer, get my ownership switched back over and everything.
Really? Were they a tenant, like
Yes.
paying rent and stuff, or what did they do?
No, they said somebody tried to sell them the house. Somebody sold it to them.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
crazy. So would you rather sell
I
it?
never knew this kind of stuff can happen.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I've heard of stuff like this happening, but I've never experienced it. So once you get
Yeah.
the squatter out of there, you're planning on selling it immediately, or what's your timeline?
Yeah, I plan on selling it. I wish I could sell it as is with the squatter in.
Well, what's stopping you from
I'm
doing
so
that?
sick of it. I mean, nothing. Shoot, I'm so sick of paying money into this house. I don't know what to do, and I don't live here, so I'm just now coming in town to check on everything. But I live in Texas.
Yeah, I think everybody left St. Louis and moved to Texas.
Yeah.
So as far as the house, I guess you don't have any idea about the condition or anything like that.
No, the condition is in good condition. All updates. The house is the bathrooms and all the kitchens and appliances is updated.
Okay. And so are they're not on a lease or anything. They're just people who just decided to move into your house, I guess.
Correct.
Wow. So once they give you your judgment on the 3rd or the 4th of June, I guess you have to kick them out. So would it be about another week or something after that before you sell it?
Yep. I'm trying to sell it immediately.
Okay. And then how much were you looking to get for it?
280.
280. And then how did you come up with that amount? I'm just curious.
But what it's worth and what the average going for in the neighborhood.
Okay. So 280. So I guess are you going to put it on the market and try to list it with a real estate agent or something, or how are you going to sell it?
I got a few different options. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I have a few options.
So you rather sell it to an investor and just be done with it and make it an easy transaction, or what?
Uh, yeah. I think that's what I really want to do.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Sherelle, it's probably for an investor. We probably have to buy it a little bit less than 280. Are you got any wiggle room on that price?
It all depends on how much it's gonna cost me to get this squatter out, and hopefully they don't not mess my stuff up.
Yeah, you mentioned something too about that you had put a lot of money into this house. Was that just the rehab, or what was
Yeah,
it
I
that
put
you
a
put?
lot of money in my bathroom and my kitchen.
Yeah. And so, what was your plan originally with this? To buy and hold, or to flip it, or what was it before?
It was just an investment property. It was my home, and then I moved out of town. So I was gonna, because it got a pool, so I was thinking about putting it on Airbnb. I had so many different things, but life be life, and so I kind of,
Yeah. Is this the only house you're going to be selling, or you have others?
yeah, this is the only one.
I mean, because I'm definitely interested in it. I mean, I don't know about the 280. It'd probably be a little less than that. Like I said, being honest with you, as being a cash deal. Um, I mean, what do you think the lowest you would accept as a cash offer and be done with it if we want to get this off your hands quickly and easily?
Let let me think about that, and can I give you a call back?
Yeah, that's fine. You said you're going to go to court on the 3rd or the 4th or something like that.
Yes.
So is it better just for me to call you back around that time and see how I went?
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, Sherelle, I'm gonna send you a text message with my information so you know who you spoke to, because I know you probably get calls from all kind of people. And we're definitely interested in buying it. We just have to see what we can do as far as the numbers and make sure you're happy with everything. Other than that, any other questions for me
Okay, so
before I let you go?
nope, that'll be it.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, thank you. You too.
She don't know what she want to do. I don't know. What do you think about that seller? How do you grade her on a 1 to 10? 1, she ain't motivated at all. 10, highly motivated. Put it in the comments. How motivated was this particular lead? So, like I said, this was an expired listing that we contacted, and she said that basically um, somebody moved into our house and they're basically squatting. So we got to figure that out and see what's going on with that. Let's see here. Let me send her the text. So what do you think about that? What kind of motivation level? Is that somebody I should follow up with after the third, fourth, around that time frame in about a week? Is that a week away? Man, it's almost June. I can't believe this year is over. So next week is the 28th. The following week, so that's 2 weeks away. June 4th is the Tuesday. So that's 2 weeks out on Miss Sherelle. Let me text her right quick though. Before I forget, it was great speaking to you today, Sherelle. I'm just gonna say it was great speaking to you today. Learn more about us. What is the best email address for you? So yeah, I sent her a text now. So if she responds back with her email address, I know she's serious and she really want to get a deal done. If not, she probably just out here. You say you're gonna give her a 4, Chris? Yeah, I don't know, because that's the thing when you're talking to investors. They have too many options. Should I keep it and try to Airbnb it? She's thinking this house is worth 280, and I know 280, and I haven't even ran any comps or anything on this. I know 280 is the top of the market on the property over here, so it won't be 280, not as a cash deal. But I probably go meet her. Like I live about maybe 10 minutes from her, no matter where it's at. I mean, I'm right in the same area. I might have to go meet her at the house. See, people like this, I might need to go see them because they probably got a lot of things going on. And like she say, life be life, and I want to take it off her hands, put it under contract, and see what we can do with it. You say that's a heck of a situation. Yeah. She sounds like she's tired of all of it. Yeah, I want to let her get it off her hands. I'll help her out, help her solve the problem. So we're gonna see how that works out and see if we can help her out. So that's Miss Sherelle. Let me put it in the thing here. Follow up June 4th. Wants, well, we already know what she wants, 280. We ain't giving her no 280, but we'll put her in a follow-up sequence, and I'll put a reminder in to remind me to call her on the 4th. We'll add a task, follow-up, call back later, and we're going to do custom date, which will be 2 weeks from today, which will be the 4th. Matter of fact, let's do it for the 4th is fine. Remind me on the due date and create a task. Boom, there we go. So it'll email me to remind me to call Miss Sherelle back and see if we can help her out with her 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Any questions about any of that? Chris says you need to know your exit strategy before you buy. Not necessarily. When you are a seasoned investor, before we actually close on it, we better know an exit strategy. I mean, I know what I want to do. I want to buy and hold. But at 280, I don't know. Unless she takes something creative, we're not the buyer for her. As a cash deal, we're probably like 230. And that's depending on the condition of the house as well. She's saying the house is in good condition, but if somebody's squatting in it and they're basically getting kicked out, you think they're going to be happy they're leaving their house? You think they're going to be smiling, oh yeah, thanks for getting me out of here and I done paid money and whatever I've done into this property? Because she's saying that somebody else put these people in the house. Now how they did that, I don't know. That's a whole rabbit hole by itself. So we got to see how that goes. So to answer that question, do I need to know my exit strategy? Not necessarily. I have multiple exit strategies. 1, I can cash buy it and hold it. I can 2, cash wholesale it to another buyer if I get it at a low enough price. I can 3, buy and hold it on a creative deal and do a traditional rental, which I probably would not ever do, to be honest. I could do a lease option, my favorite exit strategy on it. I could do an Airbnb short-term rental on it. Cool exit strategy, but not necessarily my favorite. I do like the midterm rental. We got a midterm rental going right now down in South St. Louis County. So this house with 4 bedroom, 3 bath, I could probably get 3,800 a month or something stupid on a midterm rental, maybe $4,000 a month. So this house has unlimited things. So I don't really want to worry about my exit strategy. I want to find out all of her pain, all of her problems, give her options to choose from, and she choose the option, and depending on what option she goes with, that's what we'll figure out which exit strategy we're going to use on it. It don't sound like she want to get a low purchase price. Sound like she want top dollar, but that's most investors. We're greedy. The only way we can get her 280 though, I have no problem giving her 280. No money down, payment starting 2-3 months. We'll just start making payments. If she's even got payments, I don't even know. I meant to ask her that when I had her on the phone, but I'll ask all that stuff when I get her back on the phone later. It sounded like she was kind of busy and didn't really want to, harp on it too much. So good question, Chris. She's highly motivated and wants a way out ASAP. Yeah, possibly. Giving her a 3. What up, WD? Where you been, my man? I ain't seen you in a minute. So give this video a thumbs up. Give it a like. Give it a share if you care. I'm doing some follow-up calls, and I might do a couple cold calls too if I have time. Let's see here. Somebody just wrote me. She did not write her email back yet, so. You over here now? Yeah. All right, Deetra. Good to see you. Appreciate you. So, yes, let's see what we got. Who's the next one on the chopping block? Let's see here. We got somebody named Brett. Where is this house at? No, I spoke to this guy already. He wants way too much for it. I thought I had another guy in here that had a house in University City. That's the one I want. Is it? I can't remember his name. What is this? So yeah, that's what we got to do with this. You say here, what if she doesn't want to get the squatters out? We could take the house as is. I take it as is for $150 right now, and we deal with the squatters. $150. See, the price that you offer needs to match the situation or the condition of the property. See, my offer is contingent. If we're going to take it as is with the squatters, we could do that, but do I really want to do all that? And she knows she want to get 280? Nah, you ain't getting no 280 without getting the squatters out. And she's already started the legal process. Now, if she haven't started this process already and have a court date and all of that, then I might offer that. But right now, she's already working it. So why would I want to get in the middle of all that and she got a legal thing going? That's where the profit comes from. The bigger the problem, the bigger the profits. Exactly. So I would take her house as is, 150, if it's worth anything worth 280. Matter of fact, let me look real quick, because I didn't really look, like I say, to see what her house was even worth. I just called her, because I don't really care what it's worth for real. I want to know, I want to gauge motivation. That's the biggest thing. The 4 pillars, timeline, condition, motivation, price. But the emphasis really is on that motivation, because if they don't have any motivation, why are they even talking to you to begin with? This is a nice house. Damn. Stainless steel appliances, all that. Ooh. Let me buy this one. Full finish. What is it? Is that a finished basement? His and her sinks. Everything agreeable gray. Beautiful house. This house almost nice as my house. Hell. A nice house. But if she don't want to play ball, then we can't do it. So we probably have to, get in the low 200s. Or maybe even 180 would be nice. But she wants over that. Nope, the calls are not over. Shanita, what up? I'm about to make another one now. I got some pre-foreclosures. I think I want to call some of these pre-foreclosures for real. Because these people be having real pain. If I can get them on the phone. That'd be the catchy part. The tricky part. I got about 41 of them on here. I'm not calling them all right now. Yeah, motivation is number 1. Exactly. That's the number 1 thing. I want to know if you're motivated. Now, motivation, we don't want to just say pain. Some people think of motivation and they always think, oh, that's pain. They hurting. They got to. No, that may not be pain. That motivation could be a gain, a monetary gain. If we can give her a price nobody else can give her, like that 280, nobody's going to give her 280 for that as it sits. The Zestimate say 264. Is somebody really gonna pay $280 for that house? Probably not, because I'm thinking it's gonna need something. You got squatters in there that you're kicking out. They might want to flush something down your toilet. Yep, but all is well. You came into the room. No, you good. I'm only gonna be on about an hour or so. We're gonna see. Let me see if I can get another couple calls in before I get the yakking too much on here. Let me see here. We got so many nice ones on here. Westminster Place. No, I don't want that. I thought that was over here in the Central West End. I'm cherry picking out of 40 so-called leads on here. 42 leads on a pre-foreclosure list. Where is this at? Chesterfield? Is that Chesterfield? Yeah, let's call this guy out in Chesterfield, Richard. He's got an auction on Friday, June 7th. So that's exactly 3 weeks. It looks like this just hit the list today or a few days ago. Because in the state of Missouri, we have about 21 days. So minimum is 21 days notice before the auction, before they can foreclose on a person. So let's call Mr. Richard. Let's see if he want to play ball or ignore me. Rich, out here on Benton. Let's see here. Where's my call system? Go here. Put his number in. We're going to switch phone numbers, and we're going to call from here and record calls for quality and training.
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone.
So on the caller ID here, it has his name. So I know I have the right number. We just need him to answer it now. Double tap. If they don't answer the first time, tap, tap, tap in 2 times, if not 3. Because it has his name on the caller ID here, so I know I got the right number. Now, do I call him Richard, Rich, or Rick? I use WokeSkipTracing.com for phone numbers.
Your call has been
WokeSkipTracing.com. That's what I use for phone numbers. Land Flipper, what up, my man? Good to see you. I'm gonna try to call him one more again. This is the first number. We got like 3 numbers for this. And this is a Class A neighborhood as well. If we can get this deal, this is something. If we can get him to answer the phone. Call him Rich. Rich, Richard, or Ricky? Ricky. So what I'm going to do for him, I'm going to send him a text. I don't normally like to text people, but his name is actually on the caller ID. So what I'm going to say here is, hey, Richard, I was reaching out to you about your house. We can help you stop the auction. Call back anytime, Chris. That's my message to him. We can help you. And that's not going to go through because that's a landline. Or the text message didn't go through, so I can't text him. I can only call him on that particular number, so I'm going to call another number for Rich. All these numbers say landline. Damn. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers in here. Let's call the second number. Hope he didn't take that dirt nap. A lot of times we call these pre-foreclosures and they are in the dirt already. Ain't that something? Gotta double tap, Shanita. If you didn't call twice, you didn't call once.
I'm sorry, the party you are...
This number has his name on it as well. So both of those numbers are his numbers. I'm going to call that one again. What dialer are you using? I'm actually not using a dialer. I'm using CallRail, which is just a phone system. So this is not a speed dialer. I'm manually dialing these people We are already running campaigns to cold call, text message, and voicemail these people on a computer system automatically. But this is manually calling. Sometimes I like to do that just to make sure we're reaching these people because they're kind of hard to reach, just to be honest with you. Foreclosures are sometimes kind of out there. What up, Claudio? Nope. I'm gonna call the next number, the third number for him. He don't act like he want to answer. Get to the phone, Richie Rich. Let's call this number. So on the caller ID, the first two numbers had his name on the caller ID. This one just says Chesterfield, Missouri, so it does not have his name on this one. This could be anybody I'm calling. Could be mama, who knows? Could be a family member. Answer that phone, man. So I don't know. This dude got a couple more numbers, but what I'm gonna do right now is take a brief word from our sponsor today.
So I want to get into real estate, but don't know where to start.
Well, what I would say is to join the Future Cash Flow Club. It's a community of investors where we talk about wholesaling, we talk about creative deal structuring, buying houses subject to, all of the creative stuff that everybody's talking about. You don't need a real estate license or any of that.
Wow, where do I sign up?
Well, I would say go to futurecashflowclub.com. That's futurecashflowclub.com. You can even get a free trial. Try it out today. There you have it. Future Cash Flow Club. For those of you that saying, oh, how do you do this? How do you do that? We train on this stuff on a regular. So that's where you go. Futurecashflowclub.com. Links in the description or in my bio. All right, let's see here. Dustin, we got another person. This is in O'Fallon, Missouri. It says the auction date was yesterday, though. How do we get this on here? Let me check and see if this even sold. Let me check before I get to calling somebody. No, it's on the MLS. 35,000? Is that correct? It says active under contract on the MLS with a realtor. Let me call this realtor and see what's going on here. Because they say the auction was yesterday. But when I Googled the address, it came up that it's actually on the MLS. Let me call the agent. The agent name is Carrie. Let's call Carrie up. See what she talking about. If it's a she, it could be a he. Could be a he, she. Who knows? Don't be laughing at that, though.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please.
And that's a whole real estate agent. They don't never answer their phone. Real estate agents are almost as bad as these sellers or these owners or these borrowers or whatever you want to call these people. Why they don't like to answer their phone? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I'm I'm gonna call her back because that house it says 35,000. That sounds cheap for O'Fallon, Missouri. That's dirt cheap. She don't know what she want to do. You should follow up and guide her. Yep. What up, Steven? All right, let me see something here. Let's see. This house is in O'Fallon. I'm gonna call the seller anyway and see if they was able to get the auction stopped. Cause I'm like 35,000. I'll take that. Hell, I can go pull that out the bank myself. Hell. Let's see here. We're gonna call from this number, and we're gonna record. And that was Dustin. Let's call Dustin.
Hello?
Hey, is Dustin available?
This is his wife.
Oh, this is Chris. I was calling about your property on Bellew Lake. Did you get that one?
It went for auction yesterday.
You wasn't able to stop it?
No.
Oh, my. Do you know if the bank kept it or if it sold to somebody?
No idea.
Because you know if the bank kept it, you do have redemption rights.
So we have a realtor that's working on it.
You say you have a realtor?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Are they going to do something with it if they, are they going to go, do they?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So y'all didn't really want to do anything with it, I guess? Just let it go?
No. It's flooded.
Oh, it's flooded. Oh, damn.
Yep.
Well, we're interested in buying it if they're going to, are they going to sell it for you or what the realtor going to do?
We tried to sell it. Once you crunch the numbers, nobody wants it.
Oh, my God. So it was a really bad flood or?
13 feet of water. It took everything. And now the county says you have to fill in the basement with concrete and raise the house up.
Are you serious? Oh, my, that's a mess.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. They could have done a short sale or something for you and got that taken care of, but.
They tried a short sale. It was denied.
And denied because of the condition. And I guess insurance wouldn't cover that either?
Nope. Insurance doesn't cover code upgrades.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry you had to go through all of that. All right, I'll let you get back to your day.
So.
Sorry for holding you up here.
All right.
All right, have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Bye-bye. You see the stuff you run into out here? And this house, y'all want to see what this house look like? I'm finna let you see it. Hold on one second. Well, the people that are, well, I don't know. No, I'm not going to let you see it. It's not worth it. It's already went to auction. Nothing we can do with that. That's why I was like, why is it only $35,000? That's ridiculous. And insurance would not cover it. So that house is gone. Moving on. Can't waste too much more energy on that one. Let's put here gray. Now we got, let's see here, any more properties? Something in St. Joseph, Missouri. So we pull all of the pre-foreclosures in the state of Missouri. We pull them all. Let me see if there's another one here that I'll be interested in. I don't know about this one. I got houses and it's 63137. So this is going to depend on if this in Bell Fountain or where. Let me see what this says when I Google this address. That's crazy that lady had to go through all that, huh? I guess that's why the real estate agent didn't answer. Because it's flooded. 13 feet of water. I ain't never seen no junk like that. Never ever. This house here is Glasgow Village. Yeah, I'll wait. I don't know. I could call him anyway. Let's call him anyway. Let's help somebody out today. It don't have to be just all about me. Let's help a person who got a foreclosure coming up. Her auction says June 6th, Thursday, June 6th. Let's call up Miss Leslie. At least we got that lady on the phone. That was a surprise. You know they don't like to answer. Leslie. either hung up or something. Let's call again. So this is the correct number because it has her name on the caller ID. So I'm going to send her a text. Her name was what? Leslie? Hey, Leslie. I was reaching out to you about your house. We can help you stop the auction. Call back anytime, Chris. And that's a landline, so I can't text her either. Why I keep getting all these landline folks? Don't people got cell phones anymore? Or maybe they just don't take text messages. I don't know. I don't know if it's a landline or not. I know it don't take text messages because it kicked back. That's why I like this system because it tells me if the text message went through or not. So let's call the next number she got on here, which claims to be. You know what? Let me try something. Let me try something. Let's call her from another number.
The service you're attempting to use has been restricted or is unavailable.
Oh, so that's a bad number altogether. Okay. I thought something wasn't right with that. I'm like, why was it ringing? Alright. That number's off. Even though it has her name on it, the number's been disconnected. This might be one of those that has taken that good old Nope. Nope. Next number. Come on, Leslie. Don't die on me. Sell me your house first. You mean for that. Come on. Nope. Alright, I didn't think I liked that house anyway. Here's another one in Florissant. That's one I want to call. Their auction is June 5th. And this is for Victor. Let's see if we can call Victor and help him out. See if he did anything to stop the auction. Hey Victor, how are you? People don't want to answer, man. Let's see what we got here. Nope. Let's call again. This does not say his name on the caller ID on this one, so this might not be the right number. Let's say a whole other person name on there. Nope. Call the next number. I buy this one. It's in Florissant. You know, we want any house in Florissant. Fluorescent. burn you out in about 30 minutes to an hour. You only got so much time to dedicate. That was like my phone number is when I was a kid. Like my childhood phone number. That's what this number I'm about to call. That's one digit off. It looked just like it though. Like somebody got my number? What up, dude? Nope. So I'm manually dialing pre-foreclosures. So we got a list of pre-foreclosures. I contacted one, but it went to auction, they said. It was flooded, so I don't even know if I could have helped them anyway. That was kind of a funky situation. What up, Andrea? Good to see you. So, like I say, this one is a foreclosure that's scheduled. Fax phone. Hang up on that. No, that's the wrong number. Let's block that off on here so we don't ever dial that number again. So yeah, he's not going to be the one. I got another one in Florissant. Let's try that one. On Blossom View. Their auction is June 5th as well. And Soynetta is her name? Soynetta. I should just say, what up, Netta? Because I ain't going to try to say that real name. When they got them kind of names like that, you don't want to say their name. Don't call her Soynetta like her name said. Call her, what up, Netta? She think you one of her family members. Hey, Netta, how you been? Should I do that or not? Pre-foreclosures. We're 1 out of 5 at the moment on contact rate. Or I could use her last name. Going to auction on June 5th. Clearing them out, baby.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Sarah Furnish.
That might not be the right person then. Because they say a different name. I'll call the second number on here and come back to that one if I don't get a person. Because they say that name she just said on the caller ID. The same name. Tara something. But I'm looking for Miss Netta. What's up, Netta? Let me help you do better. I don't know if this is the right one either. Because it don't say the same name on the caller ID. It's crazy.
Please leave your message for 31.
Let's say another name, so I'm not going to send her a text. I could send a text, but I don't like burning up my numbers like that unless I know I got the real person on this number. The other phones, we burn them up all the time because that's the one that's always cold calling, always dialing. This number I just use when I'm calling, like days like this, once or twice a week. These people don't like to answer the phone. I need to go knock on their door, though. This is another door knocking opportunity. Anybody else here knock on doors? You knocking on doors or you just doing calls and texts or what? Because I think that knocking on doors is powerful. You get to see the condition condition of the house in real life and meet the person. How much we got? My power hour almost up, ladies and gentlemen. So, can't get an answer from them. Any questions about anything you're working on in real estate? I'll take the last few moments here of this stream to answer any questions if you're working on a deal, anything like that. Any questions? You knocking on doors? That's right, Andrew. Because you know, knock, knock, knock. They can't hide from you there. I see you peeking out the window. Come on to the door. I see you peeking. I see you looking what you're looking at. That's what you wanted me to say, but I'm not going to say it. So yeah, hopefully this video helped you out. We only got one person on there today. I'm gonna try again. Maybe tomorrow. What's today? Tuesday. Should I cold call some tomorrow too about this time? I actually got some other leads, but I don't want to stay on this thing too long today. Is that bad? You're supposed to stay on until you get a deal. But I'm not doing that today. Let's see what we got here. What about reverse mortgages? What about reverse mortgages? What's the question, Andrew? Buy the house. The question is, what about reverse mortgages? What about them? They reversing and they mortgages. Now I will tell you, generally those are in reverse mortgage that are being foreclosed. Now when we look at these foreclosure lists, sometimes we come across reverse mortgages. That's because they're not paying the taxes. They're not paying the taxes on the property. They're still liable for taxes. So you might find them on a foreclosure list. Let's see here. It's not bad. You understand. This is how the game go. You know, sometimes you get somebody, sometimes you don't. You never know. So, like I said, if you are, but to generally summarize that, reverse mortgages, most of the time you can buy the house. That's really the only thing you can really do. Buy it cash. Now you can do a short sale on a reverse mortgage, so you still got options. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, stay away from reverse mortgages." You can stay away if you don't know what you're doing. Just like any of this stuff, if you don't know what you're doing, stay the hell away, or get somebody on the phone with them to know what they're doing. Don't just jump in there and hope you can figure it out all the time, because these people are in dire needs and they need your help. So if you're able to help them, help them. If you're not, not. So that's what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. So give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share if you care. And we're going to do that like that there. It's them taxes. You know it. You know it. Them taxes. But we can catch up taxes. We can pay off houses. We can get the reverse mortgage people to take a discount, usually around 10%. They usually take about a 10% haircut if you go through the process and do a short sale and get it approved. So, you know, every case is different. So I never like to give up. If a seller want to work with me, I want to work with them. That's what I'm looking for when I'm making these calls. I'm not looking to create motivation. I'm looking to find somebody who already has motivation. Are you already motivated? You just need somebody to help you out? That's what I'm looking for. I'm your huckleberry. Make sense? Hope so. So that's how we're going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to follow me on all social media outlets at Chris Monroe STL. That's Snapchat, that's Twitter, that's Instagram, that's Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Clubhouse, Fanbase, all the sites, Chris Monroe STL. Oh, no problem, Andrew. Good to see you, my man. So with all that being said, do what you do, be who you be, and I'll see you and you before you see me. Can you hear me? I don't know. If you don't know who I am by now, I don't know what you've been doing. You've been asleep? Let me wake you up with something. Straight up. Yeah. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Chris Monroe. R to the O-E. I flip houses, rent cars, and make money. You know I'm not no motherfucker dummy. This how we do.
So I want to get into real estate, but don't know where to start.
Well, what I would say is to join the Future Cash Flow Club. It's a community of investors where we talk about wholesaling, we talk about creative deal structuring, buying houses subject to, all of the creative stuff that everybody's talking about. You don't need a real estate license or any of that.
Wow, where do I sign up?
Well, I would say go to futurecashflowclub.com. That's futurecashflowclub.com. You can even get a free trial. Try it out today. Find more leads than you can even process. That's multiple listing service. That's the MLS for you real estate agents. Absentee owner information. Find the cash buyers and flippers in any market nationwide. Pull a pre-foreclosure list. And don't forget, you got to find those comps. Get nationwide access with multiple filters. Powered by PropStream at wokesource.com. Get your 7-day free trial today. Wokesource.com. That's wokesource.com.
Get your free real estate joint venture agreement and get notified of upcoming shows. Text JV to 636 330 1444.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by WokeSkipTracing.com. Look up phone numbers and email addresses with ease, with pricing as low as only 15 cents per match. Not per search, per match. If there's no number or email address, you don't pay. Get accurate data in just minutes. WokeSkipTracing.com. That's WokeSkipTracing.com. You may have heard the saying, the fortunes are in the follow-up. Now there's a brand new system that is great to help you cold call, text message, drop voicemails, and so much more, all automated. You don't have to remember anything. Just set it and forget it. All you have to do is speak to people. Check it out, wokereply.com. It's a multi-touch marketing campaign where you can schedule to send text, voicemail, email, and even live calls all on autopilot. Check it out today, wokereply.com. That's wokereply.com.